I suppose this ties together everything that we've said, is if you know who you're serving and who you are and how you approach this and what your message is and how you drip feed these services, then understanding what your client actually needs means that you are communicating these things that we're talking about in the form of content. So whether it's blog posts or videos or interviews or live sessions or live in-person client networking meetings or whatever it be, then the content that you are creating is based on what they need and they care about and their issues, not, by the way, here's another blog post on cash flow. Maybe they're not worried about cash flow. Maybe they're worried about, how do I pay my employees? Those are two different things. And this is at PF, it's what we call marketing gold dust, is when you take the words of your clients, the actual words that they say and the questions they ask, and you use those. You don't over professionalize them. You don't take your client's question of, how do I afford to pay my employees in the next 3 months when I had this big cash flow hit? If that's how they phrased it, you phrase it like that. Because if you turn it into addressing cash flow for your small business as an owner, then it sounds like everybody else, and they don't actually grasp that it's for them. And you want to use this marketing gold dust for the clients who are the kind of clients you want more of. So if you have a client who says, I don't really like to use online accounting software, what can I use instead? Maybe that's on the content you want to create around, because you don't want more clients like that. Right. But if your ideal client says, I'm not as familiar with this, what do I need to know about online accounting software as a business owner? Then you can write your content on that. So then when you share those things, and not just the factual information about accounts or cash flow or whatever, but the stories of the people that you have helped, because, how we connect to a story, it actually awakens something in your brain, which is different. So the story that I told about me being at a hotel, almost all of us can visualize standing there at the reception desk, exhausted with your bags dropped there, just wanting to get to your room. That's that's more powerful for your brain than, don't tell your clients all your services all at once. Because one is generic and conceptual, and the other is, I can personally relate to that story because I have felt like that. And then we're into emotion, and people buy based on emotion. We know this. Sometimes we forget it when it comes to accounting services, but I believe accountants know this. And you're connecting the emotions that they have with the problem that they're facing and the thing that they actually need. And so therefore your content taps into that and helps them to feel connected to, and that you're thinking of them as the human person, not ABC company, but the owner of this company, who is this kind of person with this kind of issue and these kind of feelings.